Ryan Milton from Team Flex, and today we're going to talk about Fit Model coming into play and a lot of what has been crazy kind of negative reactions to this division. I just want to make a video just real quick, take a few minutes of your time to highlight why I think that's the wrong response for many of you out there that are feeling this way. Although I understand it, I think it's the wrong response, and I'm going to tell you why, okay? So here's the thing. Fit Model comes out, which is basically, to describe it loosely, a step back 10 years in bikini division, right? The criteria is going to reflect where bikini was 10 years ago, less muscular, a little bit less in to conditioning and, shape and no tie-ins, and the suit changes, everything else. Really more so where we were 10 years ago here with Ashley Kay winning Olympia than we are here today with Laura Lee winning Olympia, and these being the standard looks, okay? So this is the difference. This is what we're talking about. These are the two looks. That is Fit Model or it's bikini. And I've seen a lot of people blowing up about this. A lot of negative feedback about it. A lot of people saying they shouldn't be here. They shouldn't be adding this, that it's just for this and that. They shouldn't be doing that. There's no reason to go back. It's an average girls, thing. Well, I don't know how many average women you guys know that are walking around looking like Ashley Kay did as the Olympia bikini champion in 2015, but I don't think there's a lot of them. Go to Costco today. It's almost Christmas. Go get yourself a nice, rib roast or something. You ain't going to find many people walking around looking like this standard of Fit Model criteria, okay? But either way, what I want to just exemplify to everybody watching is that no doubt you will have to train, you will have to diet, you will have to do cardio, you have to do whatever you have to do to compete in Fit Model. It's not a normal look. It is a look that is being attained in a bodybuilding division. And if you think that this is a bad idea and you're like, why are they adding things? What division do you compete in? That's what I want to know. Because when I say this, right, if you're watching my channel and you say, oh, I'm bikini, well, I'm wellness 100%, oh, I'm figure, oh, I'm women's physique 100%. Oh, hey, here's the thing. Unless you are men's open bodybuilding, you wouldn't have a place to compete if they didn't bring it in. So for all of you watching that are like, they shouldn't bring Fit Model. It's a terrible idea. Well, they said that, people said that about the division you compete in too. When bikini started, nobody wanted that. When figure started, nobody wanted that. When wellness started, nobody wanted that. And most of you are competing in divisions that were created for you to come in, just like Fit Model is, right? Because at one point it was just open bodybuilding. It was just men's bodybuilding. It was just like the Arnold Schwarzenegger era of, here's the top 10 guys in the world that go on stage and compete, and there's the Olympia. And now, obviously, across the board, we have a whole myriad of divisions for both men and women, and Fit Model being the newest one. Okay, so all of these divisions have thus been added to bring another point for more people to be able to compete, including probably yourself, unless you're a men's open bodybuilder watching my channel, which there's probably like 3. I don't even know if there is any, right? Because again, we focus a lot on the women's divisions. However, these women's divisions, they didn't exist. Those of you competing in, figure, bikini, wellness, there was a time when there was not any of those. And now you compete there, and that's, your division and why you love it and why you might even look at Fit Model and say, okay, well, I don't think that should be a division, but that's because it's not for you, right? You found your division, you found your spot, you found your place, you know where you're supposed to be. And that's why you can look at this and say, that's not where I would want to be. That's not what they should be doing. But realistically, it's not for you. It's for, people that don't like the bikini look. They don't like that type of a look. They would never be able to get into this sport because of that look. They think it's too much muscle, too lean. They think this and that. It's for bikini competitors that otherwise don't want to, perform at that intensity to get a pro card, to go into the pro leagues and beyond, where it's that competitive, that much muscle, that lean. It's for those people that left the sport due to the criteria shifting so much over 10 years. This is a 10-year shift between these two looks. That's not that much time, and they're very different looks. It is for all those. And I just want to re-invite everybody. Remember, these divisions did not exist. Where you compete did not exist at one point. And now you do, and you love it. So really, you should be totally game and happy for anybody that wants to do Fit Model and allow that to be their spot to compete. Allow that to be the place they can go. Allow that to give them what bodybuilding and this sport gave to you through wellness, through figure, through bikini. Because at the end of the day, that is what we're talking about. Another place for people to compete where they otherwise wouldn't have had the opportunity to. And this is what we've seen across the board ever since, You know, they started adding divisions. They've done this consistently to allow room for more people to compete. So not only does it grow the sport, it grows the ability for all of you to have a better division. All of you. Fit model coming will make bikini better. Fit model coming will make wellness better. Fit model coming will make figure better. It's going to make everything better because overall, we get a better fine tuning of each division, right? It makes bikini actually, stick to criteria even more because there can be less people that are off criteria competing in bikini and so on and so forth, right? So I just want to re-invite everybody to understand that. And I understand the reactions, I understand the initial thoughts, but I do think that you have to give respect to the fact that most of you are competing in divisions that otherwise didn't exist. And if they hadn't added it, you wouldn't have a spot to compete. So you shouldn't really be coming out here and coming up with all these things and these ideas for other people. Just let them do what they want. If you don't like Fit Model because it doesn't fit your look and you don't understand the point of it, then don't compete in Fit Model. That's the end of the story. And don't worry about it. Let those people do what they're doing, just like you do in every other division. I don't think most of you that are in bikini really give, too much what's going on in wellness or in figure or vice versa, right? Figure competitors probably don't look at bikini and say, oh, well, because again, your division, your bodybuilding journey, your goals, they're for you. Let's see how things become overall. It's going to be an exciting time for women's bodybuilding in the sport and the growth of it. And we'll see what 2025 brings. Thank you guys for watching. Coach Ryan is out.